What's up, everybody? It's Grim here with Quarentina. Also, Tiffany Avatar and Dooflop disappeared. But anyway, we are watching All Elite Wrestling Double or Nothing, the show I was supposed to be at. Not only was I supposed to be there, but I was supposed to be the front freaking row. And no, now where am I? At home, on the couch, and there's no audience except the other wrestlers around the ring, which I wonder where they got that idea from. GTS. What? Doop goes me. So anyway, so the show kicked off with the casino ladder match, which had a guy entering every minute, and there was going to be a mystery guy. Joey Janela was in there. Darby Allin was in there. Jimmy Havoc wasn't even in the match.
Jimmy Havoc was not scheduled in the match. He just got his ass in there because he's a cheater.
Yeah, Luchasaurus was in there. They had a bunch of guys, but then out comes the mystery partner, or the mystery opponent, mystery partner, and it was led by Taz, which is, holy crap, now Taz is in All Elite Wrestling, and he brings out Brian Cage. That guy's massive. Did you see the size of that guy?
His ring line's huge.
He had bigger cleavage than I did.
Oh my God, yes he did.
I do.
He's got giant hooters. And he came out and started dominating until the bastards buried him under ladders, tables, and a giant chip. Joey Janela gives a driver to Orange Cassidy onto that chip. Remember that?
Oh my gosh.
Right now,
Did you see what Ton did?
I did not see what his time. We're watching MJF.
I know what that Ton do now.
So, in the end, Brian Cage wins this matchup, even though Penelope Ford came out, even though the Good Friends got invested. It was an insane match. Brian Cage wins the match. He gets a future title shot. And now MJF, this guy MJF thinks he's better than me. Now, Quarentina, you don't know, but MJF was on my show. He started as a cop, and he actually arrested me and dragged me out of Creative Pro Wrestling one day. And I was screaming. You know what I was screaming as he handcuffed me and dragged me by my feet? I screamed, "Fat Lives Matter."
You're so mean to yourself.
It's true though.
Come on, Team Ribeye. Thick and fit.
Yes.
Thick and fit.
Isn't that the video I posted in the ring?
Yes.
What? What?
Oh, by the way, we would now like to announce that we are Team Ribeye. Because we're thick and fit. Because that's what we are. We are thick and fit people, and we're going to mess you up. So Brian Cage wins that ladder match. But to start the show, at the buy-in, there was a number one contenders match for the tag team titles as Private Party took on the Best Friends. And the Best Friends won a match in a match that slapped. That was a banger right there. And I couldn't believe the lengths that Private Party went to. I can't believe they're not winning more matches, to be honest. But Best Friends, number one chicken tenders. And now we're going to see if MJF, who thinks he's better than me, and I just made the joke in Doop's video, because Doop said, well, he's better than you. And I said, well, he must be, because I'm fucking sitting here on the couch, and he's on television. I'm going to beat your ass, MJF. What?
We're mourning our loss today to Chini and Francesca. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Okay?
If you guys did not see GTS Wrestling today, Tiffany Avatar's very first match, as her and Doop took on Tony Chini.
Yeah.
And
You
Francesca.
might be ribeye when we're Murhop.
They are. They're Murhop. Because she's a mermaid and he's a dooflop. You should be Murflop.
I'm not a flop. You're a flop.
Yeah, that just looks like we both fell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, today you were a Murflop. I'm just teasing.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway.
You can't be a flop if the other person cheats.
That's true. And they did cheat.
They did cheat.
And they did cheat.
Therefore, I technically did not lose.
Yeah, well, guess what? Just wait until Team Ribeye takes on Chini and Francesca. We're going to mess some motherfuckers up.
I gotta get training.
Yes, that'll be the next
I gotta
video.
do that.
Training Quarentina for in-ring action.
Let's get down to business to defeat
Chini and Cat.
the Buns.
No, not for nothing, but that slapped pretty hard. That match was better than I anticipated. MJF took on, who was his name? Jungle Boy? And that was actually really friggin' good. And in the end, MJF wins, which was, exactly what we thought. But I think he's come a long way from the days. I just showed her. He was a cop. He had me handcuffed. He arrested me. What did you think of that? Yeah, well. Me getting handcuffed and dragged by MJF. The guy who just beat that little fucking... oh, you know who that guy is? Jungle Boy, you know who he is? That's Luke Perry's son. Remember Luke Perry from Beverly Hills 90210? Yeah, I bet you didn't. See, fun facts dropped right here. What?
Is he dead? He passed away, right, Luke Perry?
Yeah, but his son is still alive and wrestling.
Yeah, I know, but I was just... wait a minute, what is it, Iron Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson?
Wait, what the fuck? Mike Tyson's here?
What?
Yo, the TNT Championship.
That is crazy!
Now Kith. That's Iron Mike. There he is, presenting the TNT Championship right here on All Elite Wrestling as Cody's going to take on Lance Archer. And Duhop was just seeing the Lance Archer promo when they were in the backyard with all the guys around the ring. And I was like, oh, you didn't realize they ripped us off? Yeah. He goes, oh, Cody, call us dick. I'm like, dude, we're never going to get booked on All Elite if you call Cody a dick.
This is crazy.
Merry Christmas. How? How are they allowed to get away with this? How? Cody Rhodes just became the first ever TNT champion. This blonde-haired Barbie doll, Ken-looking... I know I just yelled at Duhop about not getting us booked, but how come he can put himself over all the time, but when I do it at GTS, it's, fuck you, grandma, and subscribe, all you do is put yourself over. I put everybody over. I put everybody in GTS over. I put Francesca over. And then this guy has drunk Jake the Snake Roberts stumbling around the ring trying to put himself over. He's got Arn Anderson fatting around ringside. And then he's got a giant monster like Lance Archer. Is that his name? Or Vance? What's his name on this show? The Murder Hawk.
Yeah, that.
Jobbing out to this. People are pissed. Stop putting yourself over, Cody. He had a whole tournament just so he could win the championship for himself. I'm going to do that. Watch how much hate I get. Well, let's have a tournament for the YouTube title. Let's strip Red Titus and put it on me. Actually, and you know what the thing is? That was probably the least interesting match of the entire show. Other than Jake Roberts stumbling around. Duhop loved it. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a bad match, but it probably...
You just kissed the floor. You missed.
Yeah. He kissed the floor. He's trying to bend down and kiss the belt. He's like, oh, fucking missed. I kissed the canvas.
Crying, like fake crying. So bad. He's like, I didn't know I was going to win.
I put myself over for the championship. This is so special to me. Oh, and Duhop just did his reaction and completely reminded me that I completely fucking spaced out on the fact Mike Tyson presented the championship. Mike Tyson was the guy who came out and sat there the whole match and laughed it up, yucked it up, and was poking fun just like I was at Jake the Snake stumbling around drunk.
That's what I forgot to mention.
Why was Mike Tyson here? And you know, the thing is, Mike Tyson brought the WWF back when WCW was crushing them. What'd Mike Tyson do here in All Elite? Nothing.
I forgot about Jake the Snake!
And now we have two former GTS wrestling alumni coming out as Chris Statlander, you all remember her as the king of the Shook Crew on GTS Wrestling, is taking on Penelope Ford. You all remember when Penelope Ford was on GTS Wrestling, taking on, guess who? The guy that we're going to Maryland to kick his ass, James Ellsworth. That chinless shit. So,
Statlander could be my king.
oh my God. Tiffany's going to stab you.
I mean, the girl likes aliens. I can't really complain there.
Holy gefilte fish, Chris Statlander. We're mesmerized by the 69 driver that Chris Statlander just defeated Penelope Ford with. You got Kip Sabian coming out here, all bandaged up because he's got all injured from earlier in his ladder match. As Chris Statlander just completely annihilates Penelope Ford. They're showing the replay again. Thighs for days, right? Thick thighs save lives.
Thick thighs save lives.
Well, unless you're stuck between the thighs of Chris Statlander and she drills you face first into the canvas. We could call it the tuna taster, too. Her face was kind of in her... He's over there smacking his lips. He's like, wait, do it.
It's like that meme of the goat.
Oh, yeah. So, what a matchup that was. I was actually really excited. I was into that. And coming up next, Shawn Spears is going to take on Dustin Rhodes.
I didn't even know this was happening.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Remember Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Well, there is. We do need roads because he's going to be in the match. This would be Mike Tyson with his Sour Patch Kids.
You kiss.
Now kiss.
And then flip.
Oh my God, 69 driver. We're using Sour Patch
Can you
Kids.
see what I'm doing? My hands are in the way.
Yeah. Now kiss.
Kiss.
Give her the tuna taster.
Oh my, let's have it.
By God Almighty.
Which one do you want? Red or green?
I always get the green.
Okay.
It's sour. They're patchy. They're very sour patchy. Oh, I popped so hard with that Tiny Toon Adventures one you sent me the other day.
Yeah, that one was great, wasn't
We're
it?
talking about TikToks, by the way.
TikTok till you can't drop. Keep TikTok and you can't stop.
Okay, wait a minute. I gotta sit the fuck up for this because what you're trying to tell me is that Dustin Rhodes was missing all goddamn day long. And then Shawn Spears comes to the ring and he's like, count him out, it's a forfeit, I'm gonna win, brr, brr, brr. And then all of a sudden Dustin Rhodes comes out, beats up fucking Shawn Spears, strips him down to his underpants, and wins. So now Cody Rhodes, running his own promotion, putting himself over for championships. What kind of an asshole would then book his brother that strong too and bury everybody else on the roster? Could you imagine somebody booking their brother super strong like that?
We got work, brother.
You have to be an asshole.
No, Mom. The joke is it's Cody and Dustin.
Listen, you want to know facts? You want to shoot an interview right now?
Yeah.
You know what I do? Help get the book strong all the time.
Because he shows the fuck up.
Facts.
I think I didn't know that.
But anyway, that was a short match. It was a short shit. What was that? Why bury Shawn Spears like that? Why not build the motherfucker up?
Why did he have to wrestle with his foot out?
Yeah, why was his gear?
Well, I'll tell you something right now.
What?
I'm going to film my reaction next.
Yes.
And I'm going to let all my fans know that I didn't even know the match ended because I was eating my macaroni.
More
and cheese.
importantly, why was like some dude's face right on his crotch on his underpants? And I'm pretty sure
Because-
it was Finley's, which is even weirder.
Because I'm Finley, and I like the face of people's balls. So we just witnessed a long and grueling match as... I have to look at her name again. I just want to make sure I'm saying her. So we just witnessed a long and grueling match as Hikaru Shida defeated Nyla Rhodes for the AEW Women's Champion. She's the third Women's Champion now in the company. And what a match that was. That match slapped. I think that it was really good. It was long as shit, though. Right?
It was good though. Like even though it was long, it was great.
It was long and it was amazing, and there was kick out after kick out. There was hardcore shit. They got slammed through the fucking casino tables, and they were beating the shit out of each other with the solid steel stick.
Stick just kept coming back.
Right?
Back.
Keep bringing back the stick. Well, I can't believe that Nyla Rose lost the championship, but now I'm gonna bring Nyla Rose to GTS. Hey, Tiffany Avatar.
Yeah.
How about a match versus Nyla Rose?
Yeah, I'm stupid enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna book down and be like, hey, just come down and just throw Tiffany Avatar around a little bit.
Just destroy my life. throw me around
Destroy my life,
for
she
10
says.
minutes, And it'll be a good time.
Hey, Grim,
Yeah.
go ahead and tell me what the new AEW Women's Champion's name is. Without looking at your phone, you son of a bitch.
Shut the fuck. Why you gotta blow me up, you bitch? See, this is the thing. I keep forgetting her name. It's Hikaru Shida. I didn't look at my phone. It's Hikaru Shida. So I fucked it up. Fuck yourself. Listen, I watch AEW all the time. I've barely seen that girl. I've barely seen her.
And Luke Harper's up next, right? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Brodie Lee.
Brodie Lee.
Why'd you tell him?
I know his fucking name's Brodie Lee, you bitch. If you want to test me, I'll smack you.
Let
Wanna
me ask you a
fight?
question.
What?
When the next clip starts and we're talking about this championship match,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to tell everybody it slaps?
It does fucking slap. Listen, that's my thing. Copy it. Give it 3 weeks. He'll be doing it too. He steals everything else. All right, do flop. So before you fall asleep, we need to talk about something real quick.
What?
Imagine, if you will, the WWE Championship main event match is Luke Harper versus Dean Ambrose.
It's not that I would have stolen, but I had already thought about it for my reaction video.
Right? It's Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper for the champion. What? What?
This is what I mean. As much as we're gonna enjoy it, this is why Vince is like, I don't care.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, like, these guys are given the chance to main event and the chance to excel. Can they deliver? We're about to see right now. So let's do this. Welcome to Grimm's ASMR review of All Elite Wrestling, because everyone but Tiffany Avatar was put to sleep by Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper. Honestly, it was Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper. It got good towards the end, but then it got really bad. Because what happened was Dean Ambrose drilled Luke Harper through the solid steel entrance stage, which was wood, with the DDT driver. And then Moxley emerges, looking all injured. And then out comes Luke Harper, looking all injured. And Harper's bleeding. Brodie Lee. Brodie Lee's bleeding while Moxley's in the ring. And then Moxley drills him with his finisher, the double underhook DDT. Dirty deeds, as I like to call it. And what does Luke Harper do? What does Brodie Lee do? He kicks out at 1. He kicked out at 1. Who kicks out at 1? After being drilled through a stage, bloodied, and taking a finishing move. The back body drop off the steps into the announce table was cool. Everything else in this match, it wasn't a bad match. It just, I enjoy the lower card of AEW more than I enjoy the main event of AEW. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. And then, after that double underhook DDT, where Brodie kicked out at 1, then Ambrose hits him with another one. He kicks out at 2. Then he puts him in a sleeper hold and then wins after a sleeper hold. He should have just lost the match after the first double underhook DDT. I don't know. That match was weird for me. It wasn't bad, though. I'm not saying it was bad. Just weird. Yes. Now that I popped for Jazzwares coming out with the AEW All Elite Wrestling action figures that you can pre-order right now at WrestlingFigures.com using discount code GRIM at checkout to save 10% on all the AEW action figures. Right now, Ringside Collectibles, you can pre-order them and you'll save 10%. Why hunt for them at Walmart? You'll have them 2-3 months before Walmart gets them from Ringside Collectibles. You'll save 10% with my discount code GRIM. And these figures are badass and awesome. I'm going to get every single one of them. Okay, so the Inner Circle is about to take on the Elite in this stadium match, but they're doing it like football entrances. They got each guy coming out individually. They're wearing football uniforms and football helmets. Sammy Guevara, Chris Jericho, Santana. They're all coming out to Jericho's theme music. Judas. Why are they in football uniform? Is this a football game? Is this Is GTS football? Did they rip me off again? So, we just witnessed probably one of the craziest matches I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
It was like a cartoon at some points. It was hardcore at some points. It was funny at some points. It was ridiculous at some points. The Elite, Matt Hardy, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Hangman Page took on the Inner Circle, Chris Jericho. What are those guys? LAX, Sammy Guevara, and Jake Hager. Okay, these guys, they fought in a bar. They fought with pool tables. They did suplexes down the field. There was everything in this match. There was lines painted over Chris Jericho. One of the guys from LAX was locked in a fucking ice freezer. They did a thing in a pool where Matt Hardy kept changing his gimmicks. What else even happened in this match, dude? There was so much to talk about. It was like a 45-minute match. I could have talked for days. She woke up because she was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And in the end, Sammy Guevara took a one-winged angel off a fucking TV stand platform in the arena. Was it like a 20-foot drop? I mean, okay, yeah, it was a setup crash pad, but who cares? That was a fucking fall. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jericho was demanding replays. One of the Bucks got a flag on the play. You know what I'm surprised they didn't do? I'm surprised they didn't have the ref, Aubrey, throw a flag for something that happened 3 months ago.
Should have done that.
Because, like, that's like a joke. Like, women do that. They get mad at something that happened 3 months ago. It was a meme, remember? It was like an NFL meme.
No. I don't NFL though.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. My NFL people would know what I'm talking about. This match had it all. This match was lit. This match was fantastic. If you guys didn't see it, it was like the Boneyard match. It was like the Firefly Funhouse match. It was like Matt Hardy's compound match, all thrown into one. Probably one of the best cinematic matches I've ever seen. Had cartoon stuff. It was great. Kenny Omega wins. The Young Bucks win. So wait, let's get this straight. The Elite goes over. Dustin Rhodes goes over. Cody Rhodes goes over. Oh, wait. Let's start our own promotion so we can put ourselves over. I don't know. It was a great show. I don't give a shit who won. It was fantastic. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I hope you guys did too. Let me know what you thought of the show in the comments below. We'll be back next time with more reactions. And if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Eat it. Yeah.